Welcome aboard, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. You are watching 2017 Rangers home opener against Cretin Derham Hall here at Schumacher Field. This is Thomas Glenn. Alongside me, Nick Hall. Nick.
Welcome, everybody.
Thank you for tuning in. You are watching, like I said, Rangers baseball here on Lakes Area Community Television. It is a Tuesday, April 11th. Catching the outside corner. And it's strike number 2. Leading off the inning for the Raiders, number 10, Jack Cook. Cook playing second base for the Raiders. Nice pitch there from Klein for strike 3.
Good fastball there in the outside corner. Got him swinging.
Beautiful placement by Klein. 1 out, nobody on here in the bottom of the first. Klein gets the call he wants. Wind up and pitch. Big swing by number 6. That is Michael Cretin. Shortstop for the Raiders.
Always good to get ahead in the count here early on in the season.
A little early on that one. Klein's got him guessing.
Nice off-speed pitch there.
0-2 with a 1 out here in the first. Klein trying to get him to chase, and he can forward Always pitch. Now 1-2.
Foul ball off to the third base side there.
Gets a piece of that one, hit to right. And that ain't nothing but a G thing. 2 outs here in the bottom of the first.
Klein looking pretty sharp here early on. He's getting some guys off, a little off speed there, and got him to go the other way.
Welcome aboard, Nick.
Good to be
So
here.
very glad to have you. To the plate for the Raiders, number 26. That's Frank Hamlinger. Forest Lake unable to corral that one. Raiders with a runner on. 2 outs. That's going to bring up the catcher.
Good effort there by the second baseman to try to knock that down and keep it from going into the outfield a little further, but
Probably a good decision to hold on to it, by the way.
absolutely.
Klein now pitching from the stretch.
Big cut there to foul it away here by number 5 for Cretin.
We apologize. We are still waiting for the dust to settle. Should be a couple weeks out, but it's all part of the process.
Another pitch fouled away to the right side there.
Again, Klein ahead in the count. 0-2. What do you think he's going to throw here?
I think we're going to see some off-speed. Catcher setting up to the outer half here, so.
Breaking ball, and that is hit well. Not great, but well.
Shot number 3, that'll do it for the Raiders in their half of the first. They leave one. We're through a half an inning, folks.
4 up, 3 down.
Raiders nothing, your Rangers are coming to bat.
Good pitch in there by Klein. Soft hit to the right side, but came out of it unscathed and looking good early.
Don't forget to get down to the concession stand tonight, folks. There's great hot dogs, burgers, candy, and ice cold. Every penny goes to the
Still having a hard time accepting the fact that, like I said just this morning, snow on the field, and yet here we are.
Gotta love Minnesota.
Of course, this game was initially to take place yesterday on a Monday, but they had to squeeze it in today. Forest Lake will be on the road, I believe, at Roseville tomorrow. Weather is supposed to improve through the week. I don't know. I was thinking of a comeback, but I'm going to have to get back to you on that one, Tim. I suppose we could take a look at the batting order for Forest Lake. Leading off, it's number 10, Zach Robbie, followed by number 2, Jared Swanson. Batting third, your starting pitcher, number 4, Cam Klein, followed by number 11, Mitch Jurdy. After Jurdy, it is number 3, Ian Walker, followed by number 8, Jake Wentzman. Number 6, Luke Wallner, and number 23, Tyler Bosell, Jason Schultz, and then Mitch Longsdorf. Robbie to the plate for your Rangers. Please stop playing this rap music. Just terrible. That one high and inside. Nice eye by Robbie. And in the exact same location as the first. Now 2-0.
See if the Rangers can set the tone early here at the plate.
Strike early and strike first. Low and inside. Now 3 straight balls to Robbie. Red light special.
Absolutely.
And that one missing. Just a little bit off the plate inside. That is 4 straight balls thrown by the Cretin Derham Hall pitcher. Not the way you want to start your day.
Not at all. Looks like Peter Fessel's a little shaky here early on in the season. Maybe some jitters going on. So
to be expected. On the road, game number 1. And again, Peter Fessel struggling. That one is outside as well.
Location seems to be an issue early on here. He hasn't really been close at all with the first 5 pitches.
Robbie with a decent lead over at first.
Ball 2.
Swanson looks to lay down the bunt.
Tried to get over there with a breaking ball. A little high.
That is 6 straight balls thrown by Peter Fesso, and that is going to call for a meeting of the minds on the mound. And I'm a little surprised that they're going to bring in the entire infield.
Yeah, I'm not really sure what the strategy is here by the Cretin's head coach, but obviously you see something that he doesn't like, so a little conference never heard anything here, so
maybe a show of support from his infielders. No outs, runner on first. Swanson, 2 balls, no strikes. Peter Fessel struggling here early on. Oh, 2 from the stretch, and that one will miss low. And now Swanson, probably with the red light.
Robbie showing bunt here on the last few pitches.
That was a pity call.
Yeah, a little inside on that pitch.
I mean, it was close, but I think generally that would have probably been a ball. 3-1 from the stretch, and that one missing high. Now one more batter, and they will be all aboard.
Absolutely here. He's really struggling with command here. First 2 batters on with walks, and
in 9 pitches.
Yeah.
Well, if you're going to do it big. Starting pitcher number 4, Cam Klein, to the plate for your maroon and gold. 2 on and nobody out here in the top of the first.
See if Klein can help his own cause here. Maybe hit one in the gap there.
Missing low and inside.
Outfielders are kind of shading over towards the left here, although there's quite a gap in between in left center field here.
And it looks like Cretin Derham Hall's got a little bit of action going on in the bullpen already. Not a good sign of confidence from your coaching staff.
Yeah.
Breaking ball just not breaking.
High and tight again. Rangers are set up for double play depth here, trying to get that ground ball.
That was a good looking pitch.
Yeah, very good pitch there on the outside corner.
Now 2-1 decline.
Peter Fressel's really going to have to battle back here.
Watch his windup. He's dropping his knees. He shouldn't be buckling like that. I think he's losing a lot with that.
Let's take a look here on
right
the next
there.
pitch.
He's already crouching.
Yeah. He is, that command is just not there today.
Now 3 straight walks for Cretin Derham Hall.
The bullpen's in a rush here, really trying to get that that pitcher warmed up pretty quickly here. It's hard to see from this angle, but he's working quick in the pen.
Yeah, you know this batter well. Number 11, Mitch Jurdy. Quarterback, what else? Center.
Athlete extraordinaire.
Basketball, football.
Good breaking ball there.
Watch Jurdy tattoo it over the left field wall. Low and inside, count now, split 1 apiece.
Still nobody out here in the inning. You know, really need to set the tone early, like I said earlier. Great opportunity here for Yurdy to get a base hit here and score a couple runs.
Oof, just getting a piece of that one, and unfortunately deflected off of his toe. Now 1-2.
Did not look like it felt good.
No. Unless those are the new Nike steel toe cleats. He's in some pain. Continues to get nicer and nicer out.
Breaking ball there is way outside in the dirt. Catcher made a nice little stop there.
Yeah, that was an excellent save.
Continues to struggle with command here.
2-2 to Jurdy. And it will remain 2-2. On deck for the Rangers, starting catcher, number 3, Ian Walker.
Peter Fessel's really only thrown a couple of decent pitches here in the inning. One good fastball in the zone and one decent breaking ball. Other than that, he's been way off.
It's a decent-looking breaking ball there, and it catches Jerdy by surprise.
Really good pitch there. Way to hit the corner.
Out number 1 for Forest Lake. Bringing up your catcher, number 3, Ian Walker.
Number 3, Ian Walker.
Peter Fesso, 5'8", senior for Cretin Durham Hall. I think that is the biggest problem with his windup. Nice shot by Walker. It's going to be tracked down in left center, but it will bring in a run. That's a successful at-bat.
Rangers take an early lead here, 1-0.
Walker picking up his first RBI of the season.
Great sacrifice fly there. Hit it pretty well into the gap, into left center, and deep enough, obviously, to score the run. And the Rangers are on the board for the first time in 2017.
Nice.
Jake Wensman.
Designated hitter, number 8, Jake Wensman to the plate for Forest Lake. 2 outs, 2 on. And somebody just got a message. A little high and inside.
Really like the way that the Rangers are really working the count here. And the pitcher's really helping them out a lot so far, but you know, they've only really swung at one or two bad pitches here. So, you know, you work that count, get deep in the count, and good things are going to happen.
That one golfed and picked up and left.
Rangers put 1 on the board, then leave 2. We're to 1 complete inning now, folks.
Rangers strike for 1. That will do it after the first. We're going to take a quick commercial break, but don't go anywhere. Rangers baseball coming right back here on the one and only Lakes Area Community Television.
Grace has some pretty stellar arms, like Serena Williams good, but her face is pretty disgusting.
Someone please tell him to go back into his closet and leave us alone.
Brittany's face is so stupid and I hate her so much. It's like a scientist created her in a lab to annoy humanity and didn't even do that good of a job.
Megan reminds me of a troll doll that came to life intent on killing us with her stupidity.
Why is Grace's head so big? It definitely has nothing to do with how smart she is and probably everything to do with how bloated she is.
He's so funny. Just kidding. Who would find this disfigured flamingo funny?
Never post a selfie of yourself. You look so ugly.
The only reason you have so many views is because we think you're a freak and we can't look away.
Megan is the main reason that the world sucks so much.
I would rather get cancer than listen to another Trevor Moran song.
You are a mistake. You should have never been born.
Drown yourself in a shallow puddle, please.
Wow, I hope she's sterile.
These really stopped being funny a long time ago.
You're so much more than the things that people say about you.
Those people have no right to say cruel things to you to make themselves feel better.
It's okay that you sound different than everyone else.
That's what makes you so special.
We will not tolerate it.
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 Every day, people make me feel like I stand out simply because of the way that I look.
Every day, people make me feel small.
Every day, I face the cruel words of bullying.
And every day, people tell me that I'm brave for enduring this humiliation.
But we're not the brave ones.
It's the ones that say no to the bullying.
The witnesses.
If we all join together, there's nothing that we can't do. We will no longer be the silent majority.
When we see bullying online,
We will let the world know that we're going to take action with the eye.
Now, when you see online bullying, there's something you can do about it.
Our actions will overpower cruel words.
I am a witness.
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 There is power in words.
But it's nothing compared to the power of the actions that we put behind our words.
Visit eyewitnessbullying.org to learn more.
I am a witness, and so are you.
I'm gonna stand by you.
Welcome back to Rangers Baseball right here on Lakes Area Community Television. 2017 home opener in progress. Thomas Glenn here alongside me, Nick Hall. Pitch from Klein will end up in the neighbor's lawn.
Klein worked pretty quick there in the first inning. He only threw 12 pitches. Pitch counts are really becoming a big deal here with Minnesota State High School baseball this year.
Finally reaching the high school level. A lot of people were wondering if and when. And, well, yeah, it has gone into effect this season. At some point during the broadcast, we'll get you the official numbers. I know we have them somewhere. Maybe you have them pulled up now, Nick.
Take a look here.
To the plate for the Raiders, number 12, Anthony Famuso. Raiders with the runner on first. Nobody out here in the bottom of the second. Forest Lake with a 1-run lead after striking first. Klein from the stretch. And that pitch will not count. 1-0 to Famuso. That one hit right up the middle. Fortunately avoiding Klein in the process, but now 2 on for the Raiders. Kind of the opposite start of the first.
A couple of quick seeing eye singles there. Both of them barely snuck through. It's going to take these guys a little bit of time, I think, on both ends to really get into the swing of things, so to speak, for the season. It's they don't have a whole lot of time to prep for the season, and we have the unfortunate event where we live in Minnesota, and so prep time is at a minimum for these guys.
A lot of these teams spend their spring training inside a gymnasium. Taking ground balls off of a gym floor does not do anybody any good.
Not at all.
.5'11" junior, number 25, Andrew Mooney to the plate for Cretin Derham Hall. Klein from the stretch, that one, wow, catching the outside corner. Nice pitch.
Yeah, he's really working those corners well so far today. And it's only the second inning, but that's got to be a good sign here for the head coach to see that early on.
Oh, 0-2 pitch on its way. Wow.
Brings him up on the corner. Great fastball there again.
I don't think you could have asked for better placement. I mean, that was just beautiful.
Big out there, too.
Yep. 1 out, 2 on. That's going to bring up to the plate number... Come on, turn your back so I can see.
Pitchers. No, it's not the pitcher.
We'll get it figured out, folks.
Yeah.
Well, I know it's number 19, Dawson. Okay. Degnan, 6'1", senior first baseman. Klein ahead in the count.
Degnan was a little late on that pitch, fouled it off here to the left side out of play.
Looked like a fastball right down the middle.
Yeah, timing was a bit off there on that pitch for Degnan at the plate, but
Cannon still ahead, 0-2.
Yeah. See if we see a breaking ball here, try to catch him off.
Our first double play. That's what I'm going to call our first double play.
Another foul back there. Seems like he's a little late on these last couple of pitches here.
Looks like the Terminator down there. Still 0-2 to Degnan.
Timeout called here by the first baseman at the plate. Try and reset here.
And a big swing and a miss.
Great off-speed pitch there.
Now 2 outs here in the top of the second.
You know, earlier we talked about pitch counts. And
yes, you got those numbers?
Yeah, so daily max for these kids is 105 pitches at the varsity level. So, and also too, anything, they have a few different variations on this here, and we'll get to that in a moment.
Nice pitch by Klein.
So anything from 1 to 30 pitches, they require 0 days of rest before they can pitch again. 31 through 50, you have to rest for a day. 51 to 75 is 2 days, and 76 to 105 is 3.
Yep, there are certain, loopholes, but most of them are in the postseason. They are trying to cut back on a lot of the injuries that result from pitchers overthrowing. 1-1 from Klein, 2 outs. Change up outside. Now 2-1. To check. Left fielder for Cretin.
See a good breaking ball coming here again. No, gets him with the fastball.
Low and inside. Keep him guessing. Two and two. 2 outs in the second. Jack getting a piece of that one. Not enough to keep it in play. It will remain 2-2.
Klein's doing a really good job here mixing his pitches early on in the second.
Almost had him there.
Yeah, good breaking ball there. Like I said, he's really keeping these guys off speed here at the plate. Their timing really seems to be off, and multiple guys in the lineup so far just really struggling to really find that pitch and get a good piece of it.
Got a pretty good battle going on here between Klein and Check. Check in protective mode. 2 balls and 2 strikes. That one will stay fair. Track down left center. That is out number 3. You heard him, Ranger Nation. 2 left on. Nobody will cross the plate. Rangers clinging to a 1-run lead.
you. I dare you to change the world. Yeah, you. Getting that college education.
I dare you to be somebody important.
Like be a teacher. Or a reality TV star. I dare you to stand up here. To call the shots.
To be a role model.
An inspiration.
An innovator.
To be a teacher. Be my teacher. Think you can change my life?
Make me excited about science like you.
Have a career that really means something?
Then do it.
I dare you. I dare you. I dare you. I'm waiting.
Today, you all think of Honest Abe as a noble nickname, but it started because I'm brutally honest. And so I'm going to be brutally honest with you. You're spending money like a bunch of putzes, you hear me? $12 burritos, $15 cocktails. The heck are you thinking? If I had arms, wasn't two-dimensional, and didn't die over a century ago, I'd give you my patented stovepipe pile driver. How'd you like that? The choice is yours. Start saving or receive a figurative chin-beard body slam from Honest Abe. Arrgh! Arrgh! Arrgh!
Welcome back to Schumacher Field 2016 Ballpark of the Year. Here in Forest Lake, you are watching Rangers baseball right here on Lakes Area Community Television 2017 home opener in progress.
Number 6, Luke Wallner.
Why does that name sound so familiar, Nick?
Well, that's a good question. I believe I have an answer to it. So Luke Wallner is the younger brother of Forest Lake graduate from last year of 2016, Matt Wallner. As most of our Ranger fans know, Matt Wallner had a phenomenal senior season for Forest Lake. And
Mr. Baseball last year.
Yeah, ended up getting drafted by
32nd overall by the Twins.
By the Twins, and he rather than sign, he got a full scholarship offer from the University of Southern Mississippi, and he is having a fantastic freshman season.
He is tearing it up down south, and that was expected.
Yeah. So far in the season down there, he's playing a little bit of outfield, and he's also coming out of the bullpen. He's 2-0 on the season so far with a very stingy 1.98 ERA and batting average against of only 146. Really bringing it.
Yeah, coaching, staff, trainers, fans, all alike can't say enough about the kid. That one tracked down in right center for out number 1.
Bring the plate down.
You know, and Wallner was a big key ingredient to last year's success for the Ranger baseball team. Good 16-4 season, and you know, one of the highlights of their season last year was a 10-game winning streak right in the middle of the season.
Yeah, they exploded on offense during that. I mean, I think they outscored their opponents 56-7 in that 10-game stretch. And that is how Cretin Derham Hall actually started out last season, was 10 straight wins.
Yeah, Cretin with the very rich baseball tradition. Obviously, everybody in the state knows the stories of legend, the Joe Mauers and the Paul Molitors of the world.
Never heard of Mauer. No idea who he is. Nice breaking ball from Peter Fesso. Now 2 down.
2 down for your Rangers.
Here in the bottom of the second, Forest Lake clinging to a 1-run lead.
Yeah, great breaking ball right down the heart of the plate there. Really caught Bessel off guard there. I don't think he saw a breaking ball coming, and bat was on the shoulder.
Another decent breaking ball from Peter Fesso. Looks like he may have found his groove.
Yeah, he's really starting to go to the breaking pitch a little bit more. Obviously, it's a confidence thing for him, I think, and he's just trying to trying to work ahead here more often than getting behind. So
at the plate for Forest Lake, number 17. That is not the Forest Lake batting order. That's Jason Schultz.
Hey, it's early in the season.
Yes.
We're working through some of the bugs here, so
have patience. We will get there probably by postseason. Yeah, by postseason we'll get there. Two and two to Schultz. 2 outs here in the bottom of the second. Missing outside now, 3 and 2.
3 balls, 2 strikes, 2
still
outside,
struggling
1
with
ball,
that command on the
strike,
fastball
gotta
there.
get here.
He's
I think he's overthinking it.
I think he's trying to overthrow it, looks like, on the mound. A lot of his fastballs have been way off the plate.
Could be close, and that one's going to get away.
Just out of play there.
A little more hustle, I think he could have had it.
Yeah, left fielder gave chase to that pretty well down the line, but ran out of room there.
Come on, Travis, get those. Hi, Travis. Another foul here by Schultz. 3 and 2.
Really having a good battle here at the plate with Peter Festo. Back and forth here.
Watching his windup, and when he's not pitching from the stretch, looks like he's got a much more comfortable windup. You don't see his knees buckle like they do when he's throwing from the stretch.
You know, a lot of these kids, too, at the high school level often struggle with throwing from the stretch. You know, you get a runner on base there, and you're throwing from the stretch. You get a little more antsy to try to hold that runner on.
That one caught just east of the third baseline for out number 3. Did he?
Folks, I can see the smoke drift across. Looks like dinner's done. Let us do the cooking for you tonight. You don't want to cook when you get home tonight.
That's that wonderful smell. Brats and dogs. God bless.
And the smell from here smells good. Make sure you pick up a nice cold Killebrew root beer with that dinner.
I have finally figured out what has been missing from my life. And it's baseball.
Don't miss out. They're going to sell fast. $5.
I mean, words will never do it justice.
Check them out at the concession
A day at the ballpark. It's just.
You got hats for sale down there.
Absolutely.
Calls me googly eyes.
You know you're beautiful, right? You know that?
Even you are beautiful. I got bullied for wearing glasses. Share if you're against bullying.
We put it out there, just took off. 3 million people have shared this post. Don't let bullies get you down. I stand with you. Our whole family's wearing glasses. I wear glasses and I'm proud.
I even have the army on my team.
All the kind comments brought my child joy. I don't feel thank you is enough.
Thanks.
Just gonna say, top of the third coming at you, leading off. Hey, why do we even need to talk? We'll just go with the PA guy. Tim, I was kidding. That one popped up into right. One pitch, 1 out.
Good start to the inning here by Klein. I should also add he's sporting the high socks on the mound today.
That's a rare look from pitchers.
I really like the high sock look. When I played, I always went with the high sock.
Now, did you go with the black socks like Scott Erickson?
Negative. My high school colors were blue and gold, so I actually had a couple different variations. I'd always wear the royal blue sock, or I'd have the royal blue with the gold stripes, kind of similar to what Klein's rocking on the mound today. So only his difference is the maroon and gold.
I just realized I can say that I once wore stirrups.
Yeah, you don't see hardly anyone wearing those anymore at all.
0-2 on its way. How would you like to live right over there?
Yeah, it's could be worse. Could be a golf course.
Either a really big fan of baseball or a lawyer living over there.
Yes.
Again, Klein with the 0-2 pitch.
That's what homeowners insurance is for, and auto insurance.
0-2. Yet again.
Another pitch fouled back to the backstep there. They're really hanging in on this at bat here.
It is quite a battle. Number 6, Michael Karen. It's up to you. That one outside, a little low. Nice.
Great off-speed pitch there on the outside half to get Karen looking.
Now 2 outs here in the top of the third.
Yeah, Klein's really got the breaking ball working today. And I'm sure that's the head coach for the Rangers is really pleased to see that on opening day. You know, really getting good command of your pitches there early on. It's always a plus.
And consistency definitely on Klein's side here today. Wow. That one may have made it over the wall had it stayed fair.
Yeah, that pitch was driven deep down the right field line, but hooked a little bit too much to the right of the foul pole.
And for you kids at home, that means he was early. Nice job by Klein.
Another great off-speed pitch there to get him out in front.
Went from inside to outside. That is out number 3. Rangers up to bat.
I'm Jenny Garth, and as a mother of 3, I know kids worry about a lot of things. Getting enough food to eat shouldn't be one of them. But here in America, that is a real worry for 1 in 5 children. Even though we are one of the most food-rich countries in the world, 15 million children don't know where their next meal is coming from. This is unacceptable, and something the Feeding America nationwide network of food banks is working to solve. Instead of accepting that our country lets billions of pounds of surplus food go to waste every year, Feeding America has made it their mission to help families in need by rescuing this food. Through food pantries and meal programs, the nationwide network of food banks provides more than 3 billion meals, serving virtually every community in the United States, including yours. Join me in supporting Feeding America and your local food bank by visiting feedingamerica.org. Together, we can solve hunger. Together, we're feeding America.
Watching Rangers baseball on Lakes Area Community Television. 2017 home opener. Rangers with a 1-run lead. Thomas Glenn here alongside me, my new co-host Nick Hall. Pleasure to have you.
Pleasure to be here.
Better than that one guy that was here for a while. Just kidding, Jason.
Peter Fesso continuing to struggle with command here for the Raiders.
Now 3-0. Red light special, probably in effect.
Just really can't seem to get anything over the plate here and get ahead early.
I'm guessing that this will be his last inning of work, and that is if he completes this inning.
You very well may be right. Early on in the season, especially with the way the pitch counts are now, if he's starting your opener, you're probably going to want him here again come next week. So.
And how ironic, too, Robbie's starting out leading off. Walked in the first, walked again, top of the order. Let's see if he walks Swanson and Klein as well.
Swanson showing bunt there again on the first pitch.
It's like the first inning all over again.
Is this Groundhog Day?
1-0.
Gets a strike over there. Third baseman was coming in to field the bunt there, but takes the pitch anyway.
Is that why he pulled it back?
Probably saw him coming in, yeah, and it was a breaking ball coming in. A little bit tough to.
Yep, runner is off. It's going to be close, and it looks like he is able to track it down. That's the left fielder. Number 13, Tommy Check for Cretin Derham Hall.
One down for your Rangers brings up the pitcher, number 4, Cam Klein.
You know, the way Peter Fess was struggling with command right now, I wouldn't be surprised here with only a 1-run lead to see the Rangers try to steal a bag here with the leadoff runner on first.
Well, they sent Robbie on the last one, so. And
there he
off.
goes.
Yep, nice call. Throw down to second in time. And he is out.
Great throw there by the catcher to get him. Didn't get the best first jump there off first.
No. Decent lead, but I kind of think Cretin Derham Hall saw that one coming.
Absolutely. Got to try it, though.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, you're working with a 1-run lead, but, why not?
A lot of people don't understand exactly how mental baseball is. I mean, it's like a chess match. It really is.
Absolutely.
And yet, somehow, I'm still involved with the sport. That is out, number 3, and that will do it for the fourth inning. Coming up next.
All right. I know this isn't any fun to talk about, but we should. Okay. So who's going to do what?
I'll pack the dead batteries.
Great.
I'll only put what I don't need into a duffel bag.
Perfect. That's totally unhelpful.
No problem.
Meanwhile, I will try to comfort everyone by speaking in a calm voice.
And I'll try to get the generator going without any gas.
Oh, let's not forget the cell phones, which probably won't work.
Right.
And who is going to handle supplies?
I can forget to do a list for us.
Thanks, pal.
Well, I think we couldn't be any less prepared. I'm proud of you guys.
Talk to your kids about who to call, where to meet, what to pack. Visit ready.gov/kids for tips and information.
Rangers baseball 2017 home opener here on Lakes Area Community Television. Forest Lake hanging on to a one-run lead. CDH back to the plate, number 5. There you go. Nobody on, nobody out. Klein having an outstanding performance thus far. And he's going to pick up right where he left off.
Fairly low pitch count, too. That was his 40th pitch there.
And with the new rules taking effect this spring, touche. 0-1 on its way. Heads up.
It'll be interesting to see what the head coach does here with not only with the new pitch counts, but being that it's the first game, you know, it's almost like it's a spring training game for these guys.
Yeah, you have to budget your season.
Yeah, you can't really mortgage it all into one game.
And this, you know, conference opponent is a very important game. Might not feel like it right now, but towards the end of the season, when we get close to playoffs, you're going to want this win. That one hit in protective fashion, thrown to first. One away.
Good ground ball out there to start the inning.
That is a 4-3 putout, isn't it?
I believe you are correct. You know, not a lot of hard hit balls today, specifically on the ground. Not a lot of line drives. You know, lazy fly balls.
Yep. That one was almost a hit and run type swing, just protecting the plate there. Should be able to track that down if it wasn't for the tree.
just out of his reach there.
All I picture now is Peter Griffin.
Yes, indeed.
We need him at the bottom of the screen doing his little. I know it's been done in the past, Tim. Make it happen. Now to the plate for the Raiders, number 21. This is where you say something, Nick. I'm just kidding. Nick Aran.
Aha.
1-1 to Aran. Mom.
That ought to make you figure.
Nice sound effects here at the ballpark today.
Make sure your auto insurance.
I've heard worse. 1-2. 1 out. Two on its way. I think these hitters for CDH are just trying to adapt to Klein's pitching.
Yeah, he's, you know, like I said, that off-speed, the off-speed pitching today, his off-speed pitches have just been fantastic.
They're struggling with that outside corner.
Yeah, he's, like I said, he's getting ahead and really catching those batters off guard, and the location, though, on top of that has just been impeccable today.
First baseman Anthony Famuso thrown out at first, out number 3.
Well, good. Raiders go 1, 2, 3, and then half the fourth. We're through 3.5 innings now, folks.
Like he said,
Rangers won.
The only thing he didn't mention is that you are watching Rangers baseball right here on the world famous Lakes Area Community Television.
The one and only.
World renowned.
Grace has some pretty stellar arms, like Serena Williams good, but her face is pretty disgusting.
Someone please tell him to go back into his closet and leave us alone.
Brittany's face is so stupid and I hate her so much. It's like a scientist created her in a lab to annoy humanity and didn't even do that good of a job.
Megan reminds me of a troll doll that came to life intent on killing us with her stupidity.
Why is Grace's head so big? It definitely has nothing to do with how smart she is and probably everything to do with how bloated she is.
He's so funny. Just kidding. Who would find this disfigured flamingo funny?
Never post a selfie of yourself. You look so ugly.
The only reason you have so many views is because we think you're a freak and we can't look away.
Megan is the main reason that the world sucks so much.
I would rather get cancer than listen to another Trevor Moran song.
You are a mistake. You should have never been born.
Drown yourself in a shallow puddle, please.
Wow, I hope she's sterile.
These really stopped being funny a long time ago.
You're so much more than the things that people say about you.
Those people have no right to say cruel things to you to make themselves feel better.
It's okay that you sound different than everyone else.
That's what makes you so special.
We will not tolerate it. We will not tolerate it.
We will not tolerate it.
We will not tolerate it.
Every day, people make me feel like I stand out simply because of the way that I look.
Every day, people make me feel small.
Every day, I face the cruel words of bullying.
And every day, people tell me that I'm brave for enduring this humiliation.
But we're not the brave ones.
It's the ones that say no to the bullying.
The witnesses.
If we all join together, there's nothing that we can't do. We will no longer be the silent majority.
When we see bullying online,
We will let the world know that we're going to take action with the eye.
Now, when you see online bullying, there's something you can do about it.
Our actions will overpower cruel words.
I am a witness.
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 There is power in words.
But it's nothing compared to the power of the actions that we put behind our words.
Visit eyewitnessbullying.org to learn more.
I am a witness, and so are you.
I'm gonna stand by you.
Welcome back. 2017 home opener here on Lakes Area Community Television. Now to the plate, your starting quarterback, Mitch Jurday. A little bit of a different role here today.
You know, he's a bit of a rarity these days, multi-sport athlete. You don't see a whole lot of them in this day and age, especially that excel in multiple sports.
Right. When they get to the high school level, a lot of them will just focus on one or the other. But, you know, like you said, Jurday.
Also had a couple of 40-point games in basketball this year, too.
That was fun. That was a fun season this year. Catch in the corner, high and outside. I'll keep Jurday honest. 3-1. Forest Lake looking for some insurance. That one hit right up the middle off of the second base there.
Good hard hit ball there.
Nobody out. Gonna bring up your catcher, number 3, Ian Walker.
Surprised to see Peter Fessa win this late in the game here.
So am I, especially after struggling like he did.
Yeah, he was behind in the count on that that last at bat here with Yurdy too. Down 3-1 in the count before the base hit. So,
well, I guess bottom line, you know, it's a one-run game.
Yeah, the defense has definitely played a small part in this. I've kept him in the game, and you know, we've struggled for that timely hit so far. Just the sacrifice fly.
And here we go from the stretch, Peter Fesso. You can see the difference just in that windup alone. Surprised nobody has worked with him on that, especially as a senior.
Yeah, working out of the stretch is always one of the toughest things to do.
That one popped up to shallow left. Could be trouble, maybe not. Eventually tracked down for out number 1.
Good play by the Raider left fielder there to stick with that play.
Yeah, communication between all 3 out there. That could have been dangerous.
Yeah, you definitely don't want to see a collision between 3 of your players on opening day. Would not bode well for your season and your team to have one of your guys go down the first day.
Batting for Forest Lake, number 8, Jake Wensman. Second plate appearance here thus far this afternoon. Early evening, call it what you want. Forest Lake with the runner on first, 1 out here in the 4th. 1-run lead. Breaking ball, that's going to miss. Low and, well, everywhere. 1-1.
The key as this game goes on is to continue to be patient here at the plate for the Rangers. Done a great job so far. Raiders starter's command has not really been there today, as he misses again there just outside. But just continue to work that count, and at this point it's manufacturing runs, and with 1 out here and 1 on, it's would definitely be nice to see them get another base runner here.
Nice swing there by Wensman. 2-2. Runner on first for your maroon and gold. Peter Fessel from the stretch. Nice clowning by Jurde over at first.
2 strikes to Jake.
As he continues to struggle with that, the command on the breaking pitch there, he's either way off the plate or way off the plate and in the dirt.
Full count runner with caution, and
That's
that is going to be trouble. Yep. Jurde, is he going to be coming home? Nope. He will be held at third with just 1 out here in the 4th, and that's going to bring up Wallner.
Great opposite field double there by Wensman. He really worked the count there, worked it to 3-2, and pulled that ball into the gap in right center.
I think that's going to do it for Peter Fessel.
Yeah, it looks like the coach is coming out to the mound here.
Rangers threatening with 2 runners on, just 1 out here in the 4th, already with a 1-run lead, and I don't think Cretin Derham Hall wants to risk it. This song is so much better when the Arby's guy doesn't jump in and ruin it. I don't know about you, but that makes me want to get up and kick the television set. It's like one of the worst. I hope they're not one of our sponsors, because it wouldn't be good, but that is a terrible commercial.
Looks like it was just a conference on the mound there. A little stall tactic here to try to get the bullpen up and going quickly. They're in a bit of trouble here. 2 runners in scoring position and 1 out. However, this is a really good chance. This is probably Peter Fessel's last batter here.
It looks like Forest Lake will bring in a pinch runner for Jurde. To the plate, number 6, Luke Wallner. That would have been embarrassing. I almost wore those same jeans today.
Yeah, that's. I'm glad you didn't.
Peter Faso with the pitch and heads up.
Ooh. Yeah, the runner on third got hit with a hard liner there.
And he just came into the game to pinch run. Take that. What was that all about? I wonder if he was wondering why he wasn't out.
He was out of the baseline, so he wasn't inside, so he's definitely...
That's my guess. That's why he was checking with the official. That's right, it's baseball season. The umpire. Nice looking breaking ball there.
Infield in here, too, for the Raiders on the corners and at second, trying to prevent that second run from coming in.
0-2 to Wallner, now in protective mode. You can see it, he's aiming again. Definitely struggling.
1-2 to Luke.
Yeah, just not a lot of command today. But it's early on in the season, you know. You're bound to have those days.
No, this is going to happen all season long for him. It's not going to get any better. There it is. Forest Lake's going to bring in another run, courtesy of a wild pitch.
Swing and miss there by Wallner, but the ball gets away from the catcher, and Rangers got their second run there.
Anytime you can reach first on a strikeout, it's a good thing.
Runners at the corners now.
Good awareness there by the guy on third to break for home when he saw that ball go to the backstop.
What do you think they're going to do here, Nick? Runners on the corners, 1 out.
It's tough to say. You know, you've got a 2-run lead here.
So many options.
If I'm Forest Lake's coach, I'm having him swing away here.
Check the runner back over to second. They get 1, and that's 2. Double play.
So 2, that's out. 3 on the double play. Rangers, they'll push you home another run on the pass ball.
Rangers do score 1. 2-run lead for your maroon and gold. Don't go anywhere.
And you're listening to Lakes Area Television.
And watching.
And watching.
Hi, I'm Jordan Peele. I'm usually trying way too hard to be funny. Well, right now I'm going to be completely serious with you. Online bullying is a toxic side effect of modern technology. No one's immune to it. Not you, not me, nobody. But there's a way we can fix it. This emoji in the symbol section of your phone's emoji keyboard. Use it when you see bullying online to say, I see what you're doing, not cool, definitely not funny. And I know what funny is. I coined the phrase wordness to the turdness. So join me and become a witness. When you see bullying online, use this emoji to do something. Learn more at eyewitnessbullying.org.
Looks like the boys varsity Ranger lacrosse team in the background having their practice behind the outfield wall. It's just another sure sign that spring is here, and pretty certain that spring is here to stay. So all of our spring sports for Forest Lake High School are starting to about ready to start most of their seasons. That's always a good sign.
If it snows again, I'm going to lose it.
Yeah, we don't need any more snow. I wasn't too happy this morning waking up and seeing the snow in my front yard, but
did you think that we'd ever make it here tonight?
No, I thought we were going to get postponed again after seeing the snow.
Just a crazy 24 hours.
Yes.
But
and also given the fact that it was 75 on Saturday.
Yeah, that is insane. Anywhere else, it's insane. Around here, it's just Minnesota. Klein back on the mound for your Rangers. And again, I know Nick touched on it earlier, well, just a couple minutes ago actually, but kudos to the grounds crew here at Schumacher Field. An outstanding job done with all that they've had to contend with, like I said, over the last 24 hours. I mean, I was here at 10:30 this morning, and the field was, for the most part, white.
Yeah, it's
hard to think of it now, but especially looking at this picture perfect
Leading off the top of the fifth for the Raiders, number 20.
early evening, I guess.
Andrew Mooney.
Mooney to the plate for the CDH. Nobody on, nobody out. Big swing and a miss there from Mooney. Klein doing what he does best.
Yeah, Klein's really done a great job today getting that first pitch strike,
Now
which is always important.
Klein is already committed to the next level, right?
I believe so. Let me see if I have that information here.
Pretty sure he has. We're just verifying where. We don't want to be giving out any false information. 0-2 on its way. Protective swing by Mooney. We'll keep it 0-2. I want to say Mankato State, but better to be safe than sorry. Oh, 0-2 pitch from Klein. Breaking ball, hit up the middle.
Good play there by the shortstop to get in there and charge on that ball and get the runner thrown out at first.
Yeah, it looks like he struggled with the grip initially.
It was a slow roller, yeah.
We'll bring to the plate number 19, Dawson Degnan.
Popped up to shallow left. And nice job by the shortstop.
Another great play by the shortstop there.
That's Robbie calling that one off.
Number 2. 2 up.
2 away.
2 down.
Quick 2 outs, too.
Yeah, and he's only at 54 pitches here, almost through the fifth. So, like I said, really keeping that pitch count down.
What is that, 4 or 5 pitches this inning? Oh, no.
Left fielder drops the ball. Routine fly ball there and just couldn't come up with it.
Now, that's not an error, though, is it?
You know, it's questionable. It depends on how the scorer would score it, but, you know, it is a bit of a tough play. But, yeah, it can go either way, I think.
And with the sun out, Raiders now with the runner on first. 2 outs here in the fifth, trailing by 2. Klein from the stretch. Ground ball over to first. Out number 3.
4.5, folks. Force like 2.
I did get that information. It looks like Klein is not committed anywhere yet, but according to PrepBaseballReport.com, he has had some contact with Minnesota State, St. Cloud State, Minnesota, North Dakota State, Augustana, Southern Illinois, and St. Scholastica. So no commit yet for him, but it looks to be a good chance and on the horizon for Klein.
Wasn't it North Dakota State the ones that screwed over Walner originally?
That was North Dakota.
Okay, North Dakota.
They dropped baseball.
That's what it was, yeah. They dropped the program completely after committing.
Supper time.
Nick will now broadcast the rest of this game while eating a hot dog.
Got to have a hot dog at the ballpark.
Now on the mound for your Raiders, looks like number 23, Billy Hanza.
And CDH, they have a new pitcher on the mound. Number 23, I believe, that would be Billy Hansa. 5'11" junior for Cretin Durham Hall, now on the mound, replacing Peter Fesso. As much as he struggled here today, he still only gave up 2 runs. So, I mean, yeah, it was probably not his finest performance, but it could have been far worse.
Definitely. He didn't pitch well enough, but pitched well enough to keep his team in the game. So
what are you guys laughing at?
For your Rangers, this is number 16,
Jared Swanson. What? How many number 16s do we have?
foul ball out of play there, off to the left side.
Nice catch made by the batting cage.
Sign it up.
Number 16. Did they switch uniforms on us?
Yeah, I'm not quite sure.
1-2 to Jacob.
Yeah, that's not Jared.
Last pitch there got him in on the hands for a strike.
And it looks like got some action going on in the Forest Lake bullpen. Warming up is number 12. And that's where my information runs out. It's number 12 warming up. And to the plate, number 16, not Jared Swanson, but it is number 16. I did learn his first name is Jacob. Is that how short our budget is here in Forest Lake, that we have to start sharing uniforms?
And according to my roster, number 12 is Cam Klein, which is not correct, so we're way off. Ranger batter worked a walk there.
Gonna bring to the plate, the top of the order,
a lot of walks today for our Ranger baseball team.
In the books go down as what? No at bat?
No, but it's you're gonna have a good on base percentage.
Yep,
and
that's true.
Walks lead to hits, walks lead to runs. It's a trickle down effect, so it's always a positive thing to see that early on in the season.
Low and inside. 1-0.
Patience is as a hitter is one of the most important ingredients to have to be a successful team, and when you're able to work this many walks, you're bound to win games.
I just went up to the plate and leaned into the ball. I got beaned like at least twice a game, but hey, got me on. A lot of bruises though.
Usually if they saw me coming to the plate, I could already see the other team packing up their equipment, so I was more of a threat on the mound than anything else. Not at the plate.
3 balls, no strikes, Rangers with the runner on. Red light special, now 3-1.
A lot of 3-ball counts today too. You know, other than just the walks itself, getting the ball for it, just 3-ball counts today have been a detriment to this Raider ball club today.
And after 3 straight balls, now back-to-back strikes. Full count to number 10. Somebody. Decent lead over at first by somebody again. We need a roster update after tonight. There's a couple of them. So Zach Robbie is Zach Robbie. Starting shortstop at the plate, 3-2. Nice battle by Zach. Some action going on in the Cretin bullpen as well. Oh, good go. Wow.
Nice base hit there.
That will leave a pus line.
It's hit by Zach. It's 2 on now with nobody out.
Runners on first and second, like you heard, nobody out here in the 5th. Number 2, Jared Swanson to the plate, 4-year maroon and gold. Rangers could really open it up here in the 5th.
Yeah, great way to start the 5th here.
So Nick, was that your primary position when you played pitcher?
Yeah, I was primarily a...
Nice bunt laid down by Swanson. And an errant throw will allow the runner to advance. One will come home.
Yeah, great bunt there.
Rangers with a 3-0
Bring
lead.
in run number 3.
Runners on second and third. That was a beautiful bunt.
Absolutely, they really got drew the throw a little bit early too, and which allowed the runner from third to come in and score.
Third now. Still nobody out.
Starting pitcher number 4, Cam Klein to the plate for your Rangers. Chance to produce on offense as well as in the field. Just missing up high, 1-0 to Klein. Pretty good turnout here at Schumacher tonight.
Yeah.
I mean, we've definitely seen it, you know, a little more full, but for opening day with the weather being what it is,
it's always a positive sign to see a good amount of fans here. I'm sure as the season goes on, we'll have even more here.
It's nice to see all the nervous drivers going by as well. Look at this. A little bit of tomfoolery.
Yeah, always like to see that. Catch them on their toes there.
One and 2 decline. Low and inside, now 2-2. Nice drive by Klein. That's going to bring in 1. Rangers lead by 4. Runners on first and third. Still no outs.
Yeah, we're on the verge of a potential big inning here.
Forest Lake breaking it wide open.
Bats are really starting to come alive here.
Number 11, Mitch Jurdy.
What are they going to do here?
You know, it's a tough situation here. You've got runners on the corners and nobody out.
Well, let me ask, what would you do here?
If it were me, 4-0 lead, you know, you don't want to take the bat out of Yurdy's hands here. Swinging away.
Look at that.
And look at that.
Hit and hit well. That is gone.
Blast by Yurdy there.
Over the left field wall, 320 plus. Rangers now lead 7-0.
Wow.
That is what we call a dirty jerty. Jerty strikes for 3. Unbelievable.
They always say too the errors will definitely lead to bigger things, and that errant throw to third on the bunt attempt earlier is seems to be the kiss of death so far for the Raiders this inning.
Baseball is one long series of events.
Absolutely.
Still no outs. Bases now cleared, nobody on. Now batting for Forest Lake, number 3, catcher Ian Walker. Catching the outside corner, strike number 1.
We'll see how the Raider pitcher rebounds here after giving up that blast.
I have one guess, and I think it's an early departure.
You may be right. The bullpen is active over there. So
2-1 to Walker. On deck, number 8, Jake Wentzman. Popped up to center. Shouldn't be a problem for the center fielder. Now 1 away here in the 5th.
One down now for your Rangers. Brings up the designated
Wentzman
hitter,
to the plate, designated hitter. And kick in the Jeopardy music.
Another mound visit here.
It's a Mensa meeting.
And he's going to be done for the day, it looks like.
They need to bring back the bullpen car.
You know, I was always a fan of the bullpen car.
These things were awesome. Now, granted, we probably wouldn't have it at the high school level, but still. A person can dream, can't they?
Yes.
And that looks just about right.
Now in the pitch for the Raiders is number 2, Mitchell O'Brien.
And as you may have heard the public address announcer say, the new pitcher for the Raiders is Mitchell O'Brien. Right-hander on the mound again for the Raiders.
If they play tomorrow, Durham Hall may be in trouble. They are using up a lot of pitching.
Yeah.
Rangers, I believe, on the road tomorrow at Roseville.
Yet another Raider team.
Yep.
Actually, it was 2 years ago when we opened our season in 2015 and lost to Roseville 4-3.
Nobody cares, Nick.
Well, you know.
Just kidding.
just dropping knowledge today.
Just not used to that kind of thing around here. You have to warn a person before you do something like that. Wentzman to the plate. And he's going to pick up where the last one left off. Good point, Tim. Two and 0. At least he's quick with his delivery.
Yeah.
Not one of those pitchers that takes 5 minutes in between each pitch. That one will stay foul. 2-2.
Yeah, that definitely always makes for a long game when they take their time in between pitches to work.
This game is moving along at a pretty good pace.
Yeah.
2-2 on its way. Hit right up the middle. Nice grab by the pitcher. Throw over to first. Out number 2.
This is a Greg Maddox-esque play.
Yep.
For those at home.
2 down now for your Rangers. Brings up the right fielder, number 6, Luke Wallner.
What's a Greg Maddox?
Great Gold Glover on the mound.
Braves.
Made a lot of great plays.
Yep.
I think he won about 15 Gold Gloves as well.
I think he was in like every pack of baseball cards that I ever got.
He very well could have been. He was one of the greats.
Yes, he was.
Apparently it's Bark at the Park Day here.
Actually,
on opening day.
It is National Pet Day.
Ah, yes.
Yes, walk your dog. 1-2. 2 outs here in the 5th. Rangers with a very comfortable 7-run lead. And that will retire the side. 3 out.
And we are now through 5 complete. Your new score, Forest Lake 7, Cretin Durham Hall 0.
You're watching Lakes Area Television.
And listening.
What a beautiful day.
Not exactly how I'd describe it.
That's because you need some coffee. Thanks for the ride to class, by the way.
Yep, and now we're stuck in traffic, and we're gonna be late. Professor McDonald is gonna kill me, man. If I'm late to one more class, she says she's gonna fail me.
Nothing that some coffee can't fix.
Yeah, great solution, Keegan, but where is this coffee that you speak of, huh? I don't...
2 blocks down, make a right.
No, not a chance, man. We're already gonna be late.
Let me get that. Since you're driving, I'll be your PT. Speak of the devil, it's Professor McDonald. I told her we're stopping for coffee.
What? No!
Dude, relax. I asked her if she wanted something.
Did she say anything?
Mocha frap. She wants a mocha frap, extra whip. She says if we don't get there in 15 minutes, we're failing in class. Hey, at least we're getting coffee.
Keegan, you're my personal texter, not my personal coffee guy. She loves those mocha fraps.
All right. I know this isn't any fun to talk about, but we should. Okay. So who's going to do what?
I'll pack the dead batteries.
Great.
I'll only put what I don't need into a duffel bag.
Perfect. That's totally unhelpful.
No problem.
Meanwhile, I will try to comfort everyone by speaking in a calm voice.
And I'll try to get the generator going without any gas.
Oh, let's not forget the cell phones, which probably won't work.
Right.
And who is going to handle supplies?
I can forget to do a list for us.
Thanks, pal.
Well, I think we couldn't be any less prepared. I'm proud of you guys.
Talk to your kids about who to call, where to meet, what to pack. Visit ready.gov/kids for tips and information.
Watching and listening to Rangers baseball right here on the one and only Lakes Area Community Television. Klein back on the mound for your Rangers. Forest Lake with a comfortable 7-run lead here against Suburban East Conference rivals, Cretin Durham Hall Raiders. Big swing and a miss.
Always nice when you can send your starter back out the first day, back out for the 6th when you've got a nice, comfortable 7-run lead.
Absolutely, it says a lot. 1-1 on its way. Catching the outside corner yet again. It's like the Picasso of pitchers today.
Yeah, he's continuing to be really, really well with his command.
Breaking ball, beautiful. Out, number 1.
That was the 60th pitch on the day, too. So, yeah, even just a nice low pitch count here. He's being efficient with his pitches, and he is getting a lot of swings and misses, too. So that always helps.
Big swing and a miss from number 26, Frank Kimlinger. Popped up, shallow center. Picked up by Robbie, out number 2.
Two down now brings up the catcher, number 5, Nick Anamia.
Klein going through batters like, I don't know what you want to use, but. Again, 1 pitch.
First pitch swinging.
Popped up.
Very quick inning there.
And the Rangers now just 3 outs away from wrapping up their home opener.
For the Raiders, we are through 5.5. Still 7-0 Rangers.
With authority. Happy Gilmore. Happy Gilmore. And how many other movies has this song been in?
Too many to count.
And it looks like they're going to go with number 2.
Hey, might as well stick with what's working right now. He came out of the bullpen and got 2 really quick outs after struggling to get an out there for a while in the last half of the 5th there.
And you got to think about tomorrow. If these guys do have a game, which I'm sure they do, I mean, they've got a trailing by 7, being realistic. I mean, the chances are, you know, and it could happen. I'm not saying that it can't.
Yeah,
just
definitely.
Well, that sun feels good.
Yeah.
Making his debut here in the 6th. Stepping to the plate for Forest Lake, number 21, Nick Ellefson.
Leading off the bottom of the 6th for your Rangers, number 21, Nick Ellefson.
Yeah, now's a good time in the game here to get some of your guys off your bench and get them a little bit of work here, get them some at-bats. Good, comfortable 7-run lead. And it looks like work continues to develop down in the Ranger bullpen here. It'll be interesting to see if they let Klein come out for the 7th.
Now 2-1 to Ellefson. Can you see who's warming up in the bullpen?
I cannot.
Pitch in the dirt, now 3-1. We need a gopher.
I can see that it's a righty, but that's all I can see at this point.
Ooh, low and inside. Just catching the corner, apparently, for strike number 2. Now full count. 3-2 on its way.
Another walk.
Ellefson will reach first via walk.
Next up for your Rangers, number 12, Ross Peterson.
Peterson also making his debut here in the 6th. Runner on first, nobody out. Watch where you're sticking your finger. Now 2-0 to Peterson. And warming up for your Rangers, number 5, Luke Palo. That's what you were desperately trying to explain to me. I appreciate the effort, Tim. One of the best producers in the business. Nice looking pitch there.
Yeah, good breaking ball there.
Three and 1 to Peterson. Over to second, 1 out, and I don't think they're going to be able to confirm the second, are they? Or they did. Nah, who's going to complain? We're up by 7.
A little bit of a bobble there by the first baseman, but apparently enough for the ump to call out the runner, so double play there.
Well, the umpire's got to get home to the wife and kids thing.
Yeah.
Uh-oh, did I just get in trouble? Oh, no, never mind. Thought he heard me. That's happened before. Ooh, what?
A little bit outside there on that pitch. But at any rate, it's a strike.
That was more of a strike than the last one. It'd be like beaning him and be like, strike.
We'll give the ump a pass. It's opening day for him, too.
That's why you're here, Nick Hall. Nice throw over to first, and that will retire the side. Rangers just 3 outs away from winning their home opener.
No runs, no hits, no Raider errors, and no one left on base. We're headed to the 7th inning. Still 7-0 Rangers.
7 and 7. Taking the mound for Forest Lake, number 5, Luke Palo must be our closer.
Yeah. Coming in to get a little bit of work here, and great outing by Klein here on the first day.
It's going to be an interesting conversation to bring up with the coaching staff. I want to see how they're approaching, like you said, this season with the pitch count now in play. I mean, that does a lot to your season.
Yeah. You know, everyone's got I guess a little bit of a different opinion on the pitch counts, and you know, for me personally, I think it's something that if you're taught at an early age, so many of these kids nowadays, especially if they have a good arm and they've got talent, they're immediately put on innings restrictions and pitch limits when even going into, you know, second, third year of Little League, they're put on pitch restrictions. Really, for me, building arm strength, for the kids that may be watching or listening at home.
Nobody is.
No curveballs.
Kidding.
No curveballs. You know, the biggest thing is building that arm strength, and until your arm is mature enough and strong enough to be able to put that kind of torque on your arm and throw a curveball, it can ruin your elbow, it can ruin your shoulder by throwing them too early. So, you know, that's one thing that I as a former player strongly caution too. Is just
here we go. Maroon and gold just 3 quick outs away. One and 0. Ground ball over to second. 1 out.
Always nice to get those quick ground ball outs there.
This Forest Lake Ranger baseball program, they look confident.
Yeah, they definitely came out.
I mean, they have a presence that they carry with them.
Yeah, they came out a little bit slow out of the gate, but like I said, they worked the count, got on base, and slowly but surely, there's a base hit out to right field there. But
not much you can do with that.
Slowly but surely, though, they got the bats going today, and sometimes it's all it takes: a hit here, hit there, and get a nice rally going.
Hitter, number 25, Andrew Mooney.
One out single. Now a runner on first. We'll bring out number 25, Mooney.
Second baseman and the shortstop shading more of the middle here.
Sun's got to be an issue. At least for the batter.
Yeah, it could very well be a problem here, just based on where the sun's at right now.
A double play. Let's close it out that way.
It'd make a nice cap for the great day.
Yeah, well, there it is.
There it is.
One, throw over to first, and there is two. And that will close out your 2017 home opener.
Ends our game here today at the ballpark at Schumacher Field. Your final, your Forest Lake Rangers 7, Cretin Durham Hall Raiders 0.
You heard it there, folks. Great 7-0 victory here by your Rangers.
Please have a safe drive home tonight. Fans, your Rangers are in action again tomorrow.
All right. So the Rangers get a win here on opening day. That'll do it here for Nick Hall and Thomas Glenn. You're watching Lakes Area Community Television.